together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning. Who you gonna call? Wouldn't it be cool if this was a bottle, though? Like, yeah. Good morning, everyone. This is Daily Reflection. If you're here, please say hello. Or if you don't feel like talking, you don't need to do that either, right? But if you like something I say, please hit that like button, the love button. Maybe I surprised you with something. You use that wow emoticon. I might even make you angry. And use that anger emoticon, man. Let us know, right? Because the only way I'm going to know if I'm doing the right thing is if you guys let me know. Morning, Jill. My sister in arms, Miss Jill P. We're going to be moving on. We're doing a lot of things. Her and I just had a really good conversation. A lot of cool things, man. I am so excited for everybody involved. I'm going to tell you why. Because you're going to get the feelings that I get. I get a lot of dividends, guys. A lot. And I'm extremely grateful for the ones that I get. These don't always come in the forms that we think they're going to. Sometimes they come in forms that we may not understand yet. Hi, Mom. Sister and a mom on. Hey, Mom, this is Jill. She's like a sister to me and my coworker and my business partner. Jill, this is my mom. Yeah, I finally introduced you guys. All right, I'm gonna get on to the daily reflections. Before we get started, I want to tell you, because people are like, what is isms? What is isms? All right, what isms is a group of people. We're a group of people that are coming together to work on our emotional sobriety, man. As human beings, not as anything else. You can introduce yourself how you want, however you like. You can talk about what you want. ISM stands for I, myself, and me. And everybody has that problem. Morning, Kathy. Oh, I bet that's Sherry. I know that's Sherry. I'm going to prove myself right. Yep, that was Sherry. Morning, Sherry. Okay, let's get started. And feel free to comment on any of this. Please give your advice also, or your opinion, your experience. I know that getting active means trying to live by suggested steps of the program. And now on the first part here, we're going to be covering the first step and the 12th step. And it's going to be kind of weird, but I think it's going to be fun. I know today that getting active means trying to live the suggested steps of the program to the best of my ability. It means striving for some degree of honesty, first with myself, then with others. It means activity directed inward. I like that. So it means activity directed inward. So we're going to be working on ourselves. I like that. In fact, I'm going to write that down when we're done. To enable me to see myself and my relationship with my higher power more clearly. So once we begin that relationship with our higher power, we're going to want to open our minds so that we can see what it is that we're working with, right? The forest for the trees. And the more honest we are with ourselves and with God, the more willing we are, and the more open-minded we are, the more we're going to see. Okay. Now this could be kind of scary. So if you need to take it in little bits, then you do that. This is not a rat race. Okay. It took me 2 years to get where I felt like I was okay, to where I was at a place where I could help other people. So don't worry about time. You weren't worried about time when you were drinking and drugging or in your isms. As I get active outside and inside myself, so shall I grow in the program. Do I let others do all the work at meetings? Do I carry my share? Or are you Dion and do the whole damn thing? That's my problem. I had to learn over the last few weeks, like starting this isms group, that I have no control whatsoever. And it felt great. I loved it. I even told them, I said, I respectfully decline right now anything you guys want me to do. I'll be the greeter or something. I don't know. It's just so much fun to do things and walk away and let everybody else enjoy it. I love doing that. I like credit. I get credit. I don't need it. God knows what I'm doing, and that's all I need. May I realize that letting go and letting God does not mean I have to put up with, and does not mean that I do not have to put any effort into the program. It is up to me to work the 12 steps, to learn what they may be, an entirely new thing with me. Honesty. Might differentiate between activity for activity's sake, busy work, to keep me from thinking, and thoughtful activity, which helps me grow. Today, I'll remember letting go means letting God show us how. So the difference between busy work and then, so activity. So busy work and then work that is meaningful. So like there are days when I will clean the house. And for me, that is busy work. And what I'm doing is I'm letting my brain take a rest. I'm letting my thought process take a rest from what is going on. Okay. And I'm doing that so that it can figure out what it needs to do next. Okay. Because I don't need to be a part of it. My subconscious can work just fine by itself. All right. I'll talk to it in my dreams. The other form is purposely finding other people to help. Okay. We do that by saying, hey, God, make me, your will, not mine, be done. Right. Then we had, wow, my other mom's here. Wow, what a morning, man. And Chris. Man, okay. Got to do some introductions here. All right. So Linda is my mom. My mommy. Carol is my ma. Her son was a very good friend of mine. So Carol, my mom is on right now. Here's my mom. They haven't seen her talk to each other in years. So don't sit here and tell me what I'm doing. Is it working? I feel a little under the gun. A lot of people. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm looking at this list and the level of respect I have for these people. Yes, you too, Kathy Sullivan, is phenomenal. The teaching is never over. Abandon yourself to God as you understand God. I'm just going to go ahead and grab the book. I'm going to read it from here. Still, you may say, and this is page 164. Still, you may say, but I will not have the benefit of contact with you who write this book. We cannot be sure. God will determine that. So you must remember that your real reliance is always upon him. He will show you how to create the fellowship you crave. Okay. Now, it says here that I will not have the benefit of contact with you who write this book. That is not true. See, we do a pay it forward. You know how I learned what I learned? Most of them, some of them are on here. Carol, right? My mom taught me a lot. Chris, okay? These people were all influencing me when I was 19 years old, all right? And thank you, Carol, but I wouldn't be who I am without the people. And that's the fellowship that we crave. See, you guys saw my shirt yesterday. I love people till people ruined it. People confuse me. Some days I love all of you. Some days I just want you all away from me, right? But the fellowship that I crave is something entirely different. Okay. These are people that I have deep relationships with. In other words, they know me. I have allowed them to get to know me. That's a lot for me. And that is big. Okay. You're going to be doing the same thing. Give yourself that chance. You deserve a fellowship, man. You don't have to do this alone. Our book is meant to be suggestive only unless you want real change. Sorry, but it's true. This should say our book is meant to be suggestive only except Dion, because my sponsor said, no, Dion, I'm a page 21 drunk. Okay, I was beyond human aid. We realize we know only a little. God will constantly disclose more to you and to us. Ask him in your morning meditation what you can do each day for the man that is still sick. It doesn't say for the man who is still drinking. It says for the man that is still sick. Isms. Okay, it's very few men that I meet that don't have an anger problem. They do. Almost all of them. No matter how calm they seem, give me 5 minutes. Oh, that guy pissed off. The answers will come if your own house is in order. But obviously, you can't transmit something you do not have. Very important. Very important. This is why you must complete 12 steps before you start sponsoring somebody else. Doesn't mean you can't do service work. Doesn't mean that you can't 12-step. Okay? If you have more than 2 days of sobriety, you can start 12-stepping people, because nothing so much ensures immunity from drinking as intensive work with other alcoholics. Now, I'm going to rephrase that. Nothing so much gets you out of yourself as intensive work with other people. See to it that your relationship with him is right, and great events will come to pass for you and countless others. This is the great fact for us. And why is it a great fact? Because it was done through experience, and experience is fact. That's what makes it so great. My experience is fact. You cannot change it. And it says right here, see to it that your relationship with his right, and great events will come to pass for you and countless others. Countless others. Abandon yourself to God as you understand God. Admit your faults to him and your fellows. Clear away the wreckage of your past. Please. Please try it. Please. If not for you, then do it for your kids. Do it for your wife. Do it for your husband then. I don't care. They say you got to do it for yourself. That is doing it for yourself. I couldn't love myself enough to do it for me right away. I couldn't. But I'm here, so it worked. Give freely of what you find. Give freely away. And join us. We shall be with you in the fellowship of the Spirit. And you will surely meet some of us as you trudge the road of happy destiny. May God bless you and keep you until then. That is where I stole Trudging Together. Right there. Trudge. I don't have any original ideas. It's just you hadn't heard them yet. These words put a lump in my throat each time I read them. In the beginning, it was because I felt, oh no, the teaching is over. Now I'm on my own. It will never be this new again. It's true and it's not. Today, I feel a deep affection for our AA pioneers. When I read this passage, realizing that it sums up all of what I believe in and strive for, and that with God's blessing, the teaching is never over. I'm never on my own, and every day is brand new. You are never, ever alone, and the teaching never ends. This is how I put it. The day I know everything's the day I'm dead. Okay? That means I'm done. I guess I got it. I don't know. I'm guessing at that too, right? There was something in here that came to my mind. So number one, we are not on our own. Oh, so yes, the newness it'll feel good again, but you're not going to feel that excitement like you did in the beginning of the program. I'm going to tell you why. Because we don't go that far with our emotions anymore. That's why. Remember? We get too far, it can get dangerous. Too far down, danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Too far up, real danger, Dion. Big danger. Big bada boom, right? No, we live here in the middle. Peace, serenity, understanding, compassion, and love for yourself. It's easy to do it for everybody else. Now go do it for yourself. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's daily reflection. Thank you. This was, wow, this was fun, neat, and once again, God has given me the dividends. And it's always better than I would anticipate because I don't expect it anymore. I got rid of that. Anticipate. It's just a synonym to expect. Love you guys. Peace out. Have a day. Love you.